You know, this kind of stuff from the Resilient Jenkins as well. This is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about when I talk about narcissistic parenting. Because it's like, right, okay, we'll just put it off. Stephanie and Andrew and their family live in government subsidized housing, right? Like, this is housing that Andrew got for himself and for his child, on the back of saying, like, I don't have enough money to support myself and my son, so we need this place. So they've got like this government subsidized housing, right? That's what's been kind of dug up online. And Andrew would have known that. And Andrew would have known that that housing was for him and his son, right? It's not for him, his son, another person, and 3 or 4 or 5 extra kids. And Stephanie has an awareness of that, right? Like, we've seen her talk about stuff online. Like, she would have known as well. So for Stephanie to then get online and, as she said in her own words, wants to be internet famous, is trying to be internet famous. She knew that she was risking that, because if you go public, because she said she wanted to go viral, if you go viral in a huge way, stuff like that gets exposed. That's going to come to the attention of the powers that be who have provided that housing, who literally have whole departments that check social media for these kinds of behaviors to see if you're scamming or doing what you're not supposed to be doing when you're receiving those benefits. And that's what I'm talking about. I think people have gotten it twisted because narcissism has become synonymous with just like a crappy, selfish person. But when we're talking about these narcissistic parents, this is what it means. It's parents who are willing to risk everything, their children's basic needs being met, if it means them getting their supply, getting the attention that they want, getting the validation from outward supplies from other people that they want. She's exposed her children to predators. She's now exposed them to evictions, to potentially losing some of the benefits that their children rely on. You guys, this eviction could mean that their children aren't going to be able to go to their schools anymore. They're not going to be able to see their friends anymore. And it was more important for Stephanie to be internet famous and risk all this than to just go and get a job, go and work, go do above and beyond to support your children. It was more important for her to get that attention. The money, yeah, that's secondary. All of this has happened because Stephanie wants that attention. She feeds off of it. You can go to her videos and watch how combatant she is in the videos, like how combative she is. She's feeding off of that negative attention. She doesn't care what kind of attention she's getting as long as it's attention. And she doesn't care if it risks her kids as long as she's getting that attention. Narcissistic parents can't see anything but themselves, and they will justify it. They'll justify it. Like, Stephanie's for sure justify it. This is a risk that I have to take to provide for my family, when she could, like, not take risks and go and work somewhere for her family, right? And then she wouldn't have had to expose her children online to predators, to bullies, to all of the mess that's come out of this now, this evictions and child support and yada, 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 yada. All of that could have been avoided, but it was more important to Stephanie to get attention for what she saw as her specialness than to, like, actually protect and see to the needs of her children. It's disgusting. It's narcissistic parenting all over.